Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are debating whether to take their children Archie and Lilibet on what has been dubbed a faux royal tour of Colombia, despite their refusal to visit the UK over their security situation, a source has told OK. Meghan is debating whether to bring the children with her, as she feels they're old enough, especially Archie, to enjoy a trip like this and meet people from different cultures. She's well aware that it would bring extra attention, and if the four of them are pictured on the tour, it again adds to their brand. Meghan and her children have not been in the UK together since the late Queen Elizabeth's Platinum Jubilee. Lilibet, named after the late Queen, has only been to the UK once. Other than a surprise private meeting with Prince Harry in May, Meghan has not been in the UK since Queen Elizabeth's funeral. Prince Harry has spoken out about how he and his wife fled the country for their safety when they decided to leave the UK for good, and the prince has been locked in a battle with the government over his security ever since. He said, "When my wife and I fled this place, in fear for our sanity and physical safety, I wasn't sure when I'd ever come back." Omid Scobie, Meghan's biographer, wrote how Meghan never wanted to step foot in England again. Prince Harry has said he is keeping his family from the UK over safety concerns. Yet crime is much higher in Colombia, where the couple might be prepared to take their children. England and Wales experience around 680 murders per year. Adjusted for population, Colombia's murder rate is 25 times the UK's, with 13,100 murders a year. The trip to this vastly more dangerous country poses questions as to why Harry and Meghan are prepared to visit Colombia and not the UK. And the OK source said, Colombian taxpayers are not happy about the idea of fitting the security bill for what they call Meghan's PR exercise.
Meghan Markle is once again making headlines for all the wrong reasons. A new report has left UK taxpayers fuming after it was revealed that Meghan's latest security and travel choices have resulted in a staggering bill, all while she's allegedly too afraid to set foot in Britain, branding the country as 5 times more dangerous than her current home. The backlash? Fierce. And it's growing fast. Reports emerging this week reveal that taxpayers could be footing a massive bill linked to Meghan's travel and security arrangements. Critics say the costs are unjustifiable, especially for someone who stepped away from official royal duties. Many are questioning why such royal-level privileges are being enjoyed without royal-level responsibilities. Adding fuel to the fire is Meghan's alleged claim that the UK is 5 times more dangerous than the US, leading to her refusal to travel back for official events. Royal insiders say this reasoning has been met with incredulity, especially from critics who see it as a convenient excuse to avoid facing public scrutiny in Britain. One commentator described it bluntly: she's exaggerating the danger to justify staying away. The reaction from the British public has been swift and harsh. Newspapers are packed with headlines calling Meghan's stance out of touch and self-centered. On social media, thousands are voicing their frustration, accusing her of using fear as a shield, while expecting others to bear the financial burden of her lifestyle choices. Royal analysts warn that this growing resentment could further damage the Sussexes' image in the UK. By refusing to engage directly with Britain while continuing to generate massive security expenses, Meghan is walking a dangerous PR tightrope. Some experts believe this latest scandal could push public opinion to an all-time low. At the heart of this controversy is a bigger question: who should pay the price for Meghan's choices? Critics argue it's unacceptable for British taxpayers to keep footing the bill for someone who no longer represents the monarchy. Others see it as part of the messy fallout from the couple's split with the royal family, a grey area that's only getting murkier. As the anger builds, Meghan's absence from the UK, paired with the massive financial impact of her decisions, is fueling one of the most heated debates since the Sussexes left royal life. Is this justified caution, or calculated distance? One thing's certain: public patience is wearing thin. Let us know what you think. Should taxpayers keep footing the bill? Comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more explosive royal breakdowns.
The security headache comes as the Sussexes have been left in the lurch as their chief of staff quit after being in the role for just 3 months. The pair's controversial tour of Colombia comes in just days, and Chief of Staff Josh Kettler was seen close by with the duo when they toured Nigeria, attending government meetings with Prince Harry. The accomplished PR expert was also seen with Harry during one of his rare trips to the UK to celebrate the 10th anniversary of the Invictus Games, entering the church with Princess Diana's brother Charles. Unless they quickly replace Kettler, Harry and Meghan will have to tour Colombia without their crucial staff member. A US publication with links to the Sussexes says, though, that Kettler was hired on a trial basis and that neither party felt he was a right fit for the job. The episode underlines the idea that Harry and Meghan have trouble retaining staff. Around 18 senior people working for the Sussexes are thought to have quit since they married in 2018. This includes Bennett Levine, who managed the pair's TV company, Archerwell Productions, and quit earlier this year. 9 or more members of staff are rumoured to have thrown in the towel since the Sussexes moved to California in 2020. Prince Harry and Meghan will set off for their Colombia trip in days, Vice President Francia Marquez said. "I'm pleased to announce that Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, have kindly accepted my invitation to visit our beautiful country. In these vibrant locations, they will have the exceptional opportunity to engage with leaders, youth and women who embody the aspirations and voices of Colombians committed to progress." And the OK source believes Harry and Meghan might take their children Archie and Lilibet on this trip, despite these risks to security. The source said, "She's well aware it would bring extra attention and that if the 4 of them are pictured on the tour, it again adds to the brand." The source added, "People are grumbling about why the Colombian taxpayer should pick up what will be huge security costs for what is essentially a public relations exercise for the Sussexes, and for a government which desperately needs to deflect from its failures." Nicholas Dunning, GB News.